Auntie Donna. How are
Yes,
you?
I'm not. I'm fine. You know, say it more dangerous when a wife get jacket more than a husband go out there. This is when you danger. Yeah.
Yes, I was calling because I have a little girl. She's 9 years old,
Mhm.
and it's one of your little bestie girl, you know,
Mhm.
one of your little girl, and everybody calling, and her father know that it's his child,
Hold on
but
then.
because he was,
So you have a jacket child.
I have a child that the father disowned and says it's jacket when he is the one who worked towards getting that child.
Yes.
And it's just a little bit frustrated because sometimes the child act out, sometimes the child frustrated. I took the child to meet her grandmother. The brother said, "Oh, this is definitely my brother child," and the mother is in denial. Then he told his mother that he wanted a DNA test. I prepare a DNA place down in my area, send the numbers and everything because I decide my money is not going to pay for it. The reason why my money is not going to pay for it because he was the one who wanted a child.
Mhm.
And then he decided that, okay, after I send the information to him to pay for the DNA so that I could go there to do it, all of a sudden, he don't want the DNA anymore. He said that when the child gets older, the child would do that for herself. So
Mhm.
why complain that the child is somebody else's child? When we were married, I was able to go about and do stuff like that, and he just disowning the child all the way, and that's affecting the child.
Oh. So what you going
And the
to do?
child, what I gonna do? Thank you,
Mhm.
ma'am. I I tried to make several attempts when we were getting a divorce to ask the judge for him to have some kind of communication with the child. He denied that. He denied the access for her to get communication because he think he's fighting me when he's hurting the child. So
Oh, so him no why
I
you
don't.
know say the child a film, but you know say the child a film.
He knows that too because he
Oh.
was the one who worked and talked to my doctor, talked to my friend, forcing me to have this child because I wasn't in a good health. And everybody said, "Oh, is your husband? Try and bear up and have your child." Da, 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 da. But in other words, he was using it for just to gain his legal rights to America.
Oh,
But
so me
at
just
the end of the
understand ya.
day,
So it's you have the child film, but him a try say no you're a child, film child. Eh?
he's trying to say that the child isn't his because
You,
he's trying to spite me. When, in other words, he's hurting the child.
so you have a child film, right? Him married to you for getting
Hmm.
papers, right?
No, we were husband and wife.
And you and
But
him
in my
left.
opinion, we were living together. But in my opinion, when I look at what he did, it's like he used a child to say, well, okay, we're husband and wife, so therefore anything, I don't know how to explain it. But in my mind, by watching everything that he did, he tried to gain access to America. He didn't really love me.
You
So
know
with
that me I
having the
say, all right.
child
So in
now,
other words, you take him up at Jamaica, yeah, right?
I take him from Jamaica, yeah.
Yes, and you get pregnant, for him and have a child.
Uh-huh.
And
Was a planned pregnancy, yeah.
it was planned.
Yes, it was. He asked for the child. He begged my friends. He asked everybody to talk to me to have this child. So was it planned or not? It was a planned pregnancy. So why are you telling everybody that the child isn't yours?
So when he
And not
reach up
only
a
that,
foreign now, when you're done, when you bring him up a foreign, right? And him up here now,
that
him now,
happened when I took him here. That happened when I took him here.
so him no want the baby now, cause might be him have somebody else. And him no want tell her say him have a child with you.
The person know I should know that we have a child together, but he refused to own that child
That means that
because he's
him use you
fighting
for
me.
reach a foreign.
Exactly.
Lord God. Oh, what is this guy?
So is this guy? I am 48. He may be around 50 now. Yeah. He's about 50. I tried
But
many
I know
ways
jacket,
to
this a
contact.
film. It might make it seem like it's a jacket. But the child is
Exactly,
film.
because the child is his. What he's telling people that his upper part cannot give birth, cannot bring forth a child.
Are
So
you
he's
sure you
saying
never
that
did that sleep with nobody?
no, I wasn't able to sleep with anybody because I was partially disabled.
Yeah, there.
So for
Oh,
me to go somewhere with somebody have to take me to go deliver me to somebody and then come take me up back and take me home.
so you are disabled.
I was disabled at the time. I'm kind of partially disabled now, but at the time I was fully disabled. I wasn't able to move around by myself. I wasn't able to get off the bed by myself. Anything like that, I have to ask somebody to help me to do.
Then all you get to have sex.
Well, the legs could open. Once you're on the bed, you're able to do whatever you want to do. Because all you got to do is open wherever you got to open and push whatever you got to push. You push a sausage or whatever you got to do.
I mean, yeah.
So all those areas was fully functioning because I was eating salt. I was fully functioning, Auntie Dana. Nothing did wrong with that part. I was having problem with mobility. Auntie Dana, this is a serious thing. I'm not
No,
laughing.
mommy, not laugh at you. I know you never know what that The body the same, but the leg not the same.
No, the body disabled, but down there, so down the same. It's fully functioning.
Boy.
You just have to put one east and you put one west, and then you do what you gotta
do. then, all right. I don't laugh, me, I laugh, and I chew my mouth and my face, I laugh. All right. Then, all you get for reach, as somebody carry to him.
He's my husband in my house.
Then I mean,
That's
no.
what I said.
Yes, but
Huh?
you say, when me ask you, say no, say, how you get for open, you get your foot get for open. And you say,
then my husband, Auntie Dana, is just like, all right.
No, you said that somebody have to carry you.
Let me tell you something.
You did say, Nuncia, me the part, you tell Nuncia, say me the part in live. You did say, when me set yourself in think a jacket, you did say, as somebody have to carry you to him. So in other words,
no, I said somebody have to take to another person. That's what I meant to say.
Yes.
For me to go to another person, somebody have to help me to go to another
who did carry you to him?
Nobody don't need to take me to him because he's my husband in my house. It's just like you live home with your nurse.
Yes. So you say you couldn't walk go nowhere.
Exactly, by myself at the time. For me to get off the bed. So whatever have to happen, somebody have to help me to do it. You understand what I mean?
Yes.
My hands were working and all of that, but from waist down, it was a little bit complicated. But down there was fully working in that area. Auntie Dana, come on, man.
I'm not laugh for you, no. I would have never laugh for you, ma'am. No. I wouldn't.
Auntie Dana, if you're eating salt, right? You still have feelings.
Yes.
There wasn't dead. No. It was fully functioning.
Yes.
So I'm just saying that to say this, that I didn't have to go nowhere to get anything. It was right there in my house.
Yes.
You understand me? So for him to do whatever, he have to move 1 foot west and 1 foot east or 1 foot north or 1 foot south. And I do what I got to do.
Yes.
So that's how it happened. Because the doctor said, do not have any more child because the child would born disabled. Only to know the child born disabled, the foot was like, she did like 4 surgeries already.
So the child born disabled?
The child born disabled with the foot was disabled. But they ended
So,
Right. So the child has 4 surgeries, and the child is fully functioning now. Like sometimes they have a drop and fall, but otherwise from that,
so I wonder if I that make him say the child are not feel because the child have a disability, which is wrong.
But he's disabling himself
Yeah,
because
there.
he's mentally retarded. In my mind, he's mentally retarded.
Oh, him not.
Because if you was mentally retarded, you wouldn't see a child born with the same space teeth in her mouth. You could see it when she was a young baby, just came out. You could see the impression there that the child is his. The child look identical like twin.
So how you meet
So he's
him?
just being disrespectful. The
Oh,
child looked just like him, nobody else. And he cannot look like nobody else because I wasn't playing around.
so how you meet him?
We used to go to school together, and then I went back home for him because he said he was having a little difficulty and he wanted to take try somewhere else. So I did everything. I took him up on a fiancé visa and everything. And when I came here, like 2 weeks after, because you got married before 90 days expire. So within 2 weeks, we get married and all of that.
Oh, so him not disability in his body, but him disability in his mind.
In disability, he's mentally retarded. Because if you're not mentally retarded and you see a carbon copy came out, and then you're going to say that your tongue cannot do that to nobody. So that's
wait there. Hold on there. Hold on. Calm down.
I calm down, auntie. I can
on.
drink some water. Should I drink some water and mind my business?
So, him not using tongue. Hold on. Hello? Hello?
You have bad connection, auntie. What's going on?
So, hold on.
I'm not hearing you.
Yes. Him not using tongue first.
He was using everything I could use. Because as I said, I was fully disabled. Some of the body them never, some of my members them wasn't working right. So whatever I got to do to get things all the way up, that's what they did. So it just keep on swiping the card until, I said, okay, let's try something else.
It look like I said no, you see? So him knows that be a tongue, him not work down there, right? Him not work be a tongue down there when he said baby come and say, might be the one little time when he put weapon down there couldn't do nothing. So might be that's why man, cause might be true him is a tongue man, you know? He's a man who ever work in tongue. Yes. They never work his sword. So when he hear about pregnancy, he must say.
No, he was working the sword, but in order to get the whole body working, you have to start with the card and just swipe it and get things working, Because my body wasn't functioning properly.
Oh, so your body never feel anything?
It was feeling, but the body wasn't moving how it's supposed to move because somebody have to help to move the body.
Oh, yes.
But you still have feelings there.
You feel,
it's still functioning.
Any touching take you feel it.
You understand?
Yes. And yes, body dead, but Mary not dead.
Listen, Mary not dead at all. The
Mary
sausage not
life.
dead. I sausage that now. I'm mackerel. The mackerel not dead, auntie. The mackerel fully function.
All right. So.
But it's just like you need little help to move from one part to the other part. That's all.
So like I said, the child is not film now, right? Thank you guys for the super chat. Like I said, the child is not film now. Him not to get to see Yellow Mary again.
If he can get to swipe any area again?
No, me say if him not see Yellow Mary again.
Oh, he cannot. We're already divorced like a lot of years ago. But I'm just saying that some people have different problem of saying that the child is theirs or the child is theirs or whatever.
Yes.
So you have people definitely know that the child is theirs and the son said the child is not theirs.
So in other words, he's not giving the child nothing now.
He have to pay mandatory child support, but not by his choice.
Oh.
Because he decided he wasn't going to give the child anything unless I take him to court. So I said, okay, you're welcome. Oh. I'll do that. So I did that.
Yes, and that is good.
So the child is getting, but I feel better if he didn't give the child nothing.
Then why you can't go to court?
The child at least No, no, no. Hear what I'm saying. Let me finish. I feel better if he divorced the child and don't give the child nothing than giving the child something and not giving the child moral support.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I mean? Not giving
Yeah.
the child no kind of attention or anything like that. You understand me? So I feel better if he just cut himself off totally, don't give me nothing, than having the child sending child support and not paying the child no mind. Because mentally it's damaging her. Mentally it's damaging me too, because I have to deal with it. Because sometimes the child want to hurt herself because of
Wow.
that situation.
Wow. So how old
So
is the
when
child now?
parents, the child is 9 years old last month, but I'm just saying when parents doing certain stuff, they gotta be mindful of
Full,
what they're
yes,
doing, because at the
yes.
end of the day, it's gonna affect the child, or it's
Yeah.
gonna affect the child. You understand what I mean?
True.
Because it may not happen
Mentally.
this generation, but it might happen to another generation, because the other generation want to know their generation when they realize the other generation don't even know their
No, their
generation.
generation.